Thank you, my good uh, and wonderful listeners. God bless you all over the world. I thank you so much. Honestly, I appreciate your support. I appreciate, your likes, subscribing, commenting, and all the rest. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much. Yeah, the last video that I made, was about what was bothering me, what I said that was bothering me concerning what is going on in the Christendom, in the Christian community. Like I said, ab initio, I don't want anybody to misunderstand me, though you are entitled to your opinion. Whether you want to misunderstand me or understand me, that's not a problem. But truth must be told. We have gone past the stage of fear and the sugarcoating issues instead of stating the facts categorically the way they are and the way they should be. It doesn't make anybody demonic or anybody, not knowing God. No, the truth must be told, okay? Yeah. Now, you see, life is about continuity. Yes, life is about continuity, and that is why a man must get married, have children. His children will also get married and have children and have children. It has been like that. So life is all about continuity, all about continuation. Things must continue. And if anything, get to a point and stopped, I think that thing should be questioned. Okay? Now, I it is my worry. I made point of some certain things that have been going on in the Christendom, in the churches, more especially in Nigeria, in Nigeria today. Though it is not really peculiar about Nigeria. It has cut across all over the world. Yeah, for example, over over 20,000 churches have been sold. Church buildings, over 20,000 church buildings have been sold in UK, in UK alone. Yeah, over 20,000. Now, of recent, in this 2024, over 8,000 churches were shut down in Rwanda, and 43, faith centers banned in Rwanda. What does that tell you? Now, let us try to see if we can balance this equation from the angle of over 20,000 church buildings sold in UK. Why? Because here, sorry, because in UK, the church is not a business. Those churches were not owned by individuals. Yes. And when people get tired, remember in quote, all these places were called the house of God. What happened? Was it that people do not see God in his house anymore when they go there? Now, what did the UK government say that led to the selling of the church buildings? They talked about the decline in the attendance, in the church attendance, the decline in the church attendance. Some church buildings on Sundays will be empty. Virtually nobody will be found in them. But we were told that it's the house of God, right? All right, that's by the way. Now, come back to Nigeria, where church has become a business, real business, big time business. Take it or no. That is the honest truth. I must tell you the truth. Yeah. Now, take a look at what is going on. Individuals comes up with different teachings, different teachings. This one will say that this one is not good, that what this person is doing is not good. This one will say that this one is not good, what this person is not good. They have different teachings that is causing confusion. In fact, not causing, that have caused confusion. And the problem is that the youth of this 21st century are not carried along. They have started asking questions. A lot of youth have started asking questions on those things that we were in our own time, we were told that we shouldn't ask. We were even afraid to talk about. They are now talking about it. Take example of what is going on now in Nigeria, what I called the pulpit war, that is going on between Dr. Abel Damena. Sorry that I'm going to be, personal mentioning names here, which is not in my listing. Dr. Abel Damena and other pastors. In the case of Abel Damena, you see, there is need for us to grow past the level of understanding and get to the level of inner standing so that we can, graduate to the level of above standing. What I see Abel Damena doing now is in the inner standing. Yes, the truth must be told. I am not saying that all that Dr. Abel Damena is saying is 100% correct. No, that is not what I'm saying. But look at the people that are attacking him. What do you hear today? Pastors on the pulpit within the congregation on Sundays they are calling their fellow pastors cats, rats, dogs, and all the rest of them. Now tell me, are you now seeing it that the youth that have started asking questions now are tired? They are tired. In a situation like this, who is to be blamed? Yes. What this man is saying, please don't get me wrong. I am not trying to promote what he's saying. No. But the truth is that the church should not be made transactional because God is not transactional. That is the honest truth. Where has this thing kept us? Where? A lot of churches have been closed down, even in America. Thank God that we are in the internet era, computer era, where all these lies that were hidden before, that nobody knew about, are now coming to the light and they are all staring us in the face. But the problem here now is that we don't have what it takes to face reality. And those that are using it as a business to enrich themselves, as an individual business that it is to them, will do everything humanly possible and even above humanly possible to maintain it and to retain it because it has nothing to do with God. It has nothing, absolutely nothing. It has created a lot of, in fact, it has caused a lot of harm than good. It has taken us aback more than moving us forward. I want to submit without mixing words that looking at the pattern of the church setting that we have in Nigeria, I won't be wrong to say that it did not in any way bring us closer to God because different teachings, different doctrines, different lifestyle, and different battles, different. Oh my God! Even to the point that pastor will take a fellow pastor to court because of property. Pastor will poison pastor. That is a matter, an issue for another day. But let us, how many of us can be able to tell ourselves the truth? Forget all about all these razzmatazz, forget all about all this jamboree. How many of us can tell ourselves that the truth? Looking deep to the part which I call the inner standing now, to ask yourself a question. What have I actually, what have I benefited? And what have this thing actually done? What good have it actually done for me? Well, I am not saying outrightly that probably that one person or two may not say, the church have helped me in this way or the other. But please, it is hard time we begin to look beyond what we were told and look into what is real, even in our own present time, what is staring us in the face, and tell ourselves the truth. Let me tell you, I believe right now that the delay about the rapture, the delay about it is that some lies, is because some lies need to be destroyed for truth to prevail. Yes, nobody is selling a plot of land in heaven. There's no land for sale in heaven, but a pastor will tell you that God has given him the permission to sell land in heaven, and people will be giving him money to purchase a plot of land in heaven. Does that correspond with what the Bible said? That the Bible said that Jesus said, I go to prepare a place, for in my father's house there are many mansions. For where I will be, there you will be with me also. Now a man now have the power, the C of the certificate of occupancy, C of O, to purchase and sell a landed property in heaven, collecting money from you. How I mean, who does that? And again, if you buy a land in heaven, will you not build the house? Where will you start and build the house in heaven? Okay, when you get to heaven, you start building the house, right? Okay, when you get to heaven, then you will be a tenant. You'll be paying rent in heaven, waiting until you complete your own building. Then you pack it. That is to say, in heaven, you will also you will also pay bills such as electricity, water, and all the rest of them, right? Who have done this to us? Who? Now, in churches, you sell materials. You sell soap, sell handkerchief, sell water, sell all the sellables. Give them names. That it does this, it does that. People, people, is this thing true? Is it right? And again, to cap it all, most of the miracles we hear about is only in the television and radio. We don't really know them. Yes, we don't really know them in reality. Then what is the meaning of all this? What's the meaning of all this? Are we not insulting the personality of God? Have we not insulted his personality enough? Now, why will the government have the power to close down churches that we claim that they are the house of God? The government have the power to close the house of God, sack God in his house, give God quick notice in his house, sack him, throw him away, and close down his house. Think, think. Very soon Nigeria will start its own. What did the Rwandan government, what did they say? What was the reason? That the churches did not meet up with the criteria, with the demands of the Rwandan government to establish a church. Do you see it? House of God, right? Ah, let's be realistic. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Yes, they close it. Sack God. Give God quick notice. Throw him away and close his house. Because the church did not meet the requirements. Well, my good people, I thank you. Whatever thing is your opinion, please feel free to share in the comment section. I need to hear from you. Yeah, I stand to be corrected. I need to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me what you think and how you feel and what is your own opinion concerning all this. Thank you very much. Till I come your way again. Remain blessed. Thanks. Peace out.